Welcome back to my Let's Play for Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I suppose it's time to climb the stairs and finally rescue Ron Billis Weasley from the clutches of Sirius Black. It's not a dog, Harry. It's a trap. Black is the dog. He's an animagus. Too bad we never learned that power. I mean, seriously. You know, if people turn to animals, you should definitely give it to the main hero at some point, right? Or give him some other really cool power. Besides being the chosen one of prophecy. I mean, come on. And you call that bursting into a room? To me, that looks like casually climbing the stairs. Peter? He's right there in front of you, man. You were looking directly at him at one point. You might want to get your eyes checked. Oh, I'm sure he was born ready. After all, this is a serious situation, after all. But could they have picked a worse image for him? I mean, seriously, like, he's partially in between, being human and a rat there, so he's got, like, a rat face, and he's still got the rat-like hands, so he's got, like, claws. Looks like a monster. I mean, it's a fitting metaphor, I suppose, considering, you know, he betrayed our parents, you know, to death. And he's a dirty rat, but still. Like, give him at least a bit more respectful image, you know, so it looks like it's more on the inside than the outside. Yep, he's here to kill somebody, but not me. Well, you should have died then. Because if he didn't kill you, we would have. Can't kill him. I worry my dad would want his best friends to become killers. Despite the fact he'll have to take part in a bloody war eventually and kill people anyway. Right? Well, I suppose you can argue that's different. You know, this would be killing him in cold blood. They also love you can't talk to anybody here. You can just casually walk through them, though. Like, they're not even there. They're the ghostly trio. And Casper. Obviously, Ron's Casper. Well, let's get through here. Ah, it turned back in the water, eh? Well, I guess we'll just have to freeze it again. Come on, just a bit more. Well, let's go this way. I guess I could technically go and solve the puzzle on her side if I wanted to and probably get some bonus EXPs. I don't know why you'd bother. It's not going to be worth that much, probably, but you could. Okay, come on, just get on the platform. I don't need your 160 experience. Or your 120 or so. Okay. No, I don't think this is the right way. I think we have to go longer this way first. Then up. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the right way. Problem is, I don't think we can get around this giant freaking spider. Damn spiders. They're constantly getting in my way. So it's gonna be worse. They could be ROUSs, man. Rodents of unusual size. Well, let's go all in. I mean, let's face it, we got full magic power. We might as well go all out and just massively slaughter them. Plus, I think the only one that can pull off a lighter kill on them is probably Miss Granger, because their spells are usually slightly more powerful. Keynote there on slightly, despite the fact it doesn't make much sense, considering, you know, Harry's one usually pulls off the amazing magical feats in the story. Oh, you need someone to chase away, like, all the Dementors of Azkaban at the same time? Get Harry. He can do it. Huh. How many pepper-up potions do I have, anyway? Oh, whatever. At least this time there's a bit more room in the hallway. Okay, there we go. Ah, a troll. Well, considering it's green, it's probably a forest troll. You can usually tell trolls apart by their colors. Usually mountains are brown. I imagine, you know, because of Earth. Well, let's try and lock Mr. Troll up. Then try and murder him. Well, that wasn't very effective. Well, let's see. If he's a forest troll, he's probably weak to fire then. Burn, baby, burn! I would try to use gravity against him, but he's probably too freaking heavy. Though I suppose it would be fitting if it did work on the grounds, you know, that's how we beat him the first time, right? I think I'll stick to fire spells. Usually better than experimenting, especially if he can move around and hit me. Even with your best equipment, this guy is level 55, so he probably is a somewhat credible threat. Not much of one, but credible nonetheless. Yeah, I know, that's kind of an oxymoron, right? Because I'm saying he's a credible threat, but he's not much of a threat at the same time. He can inflict damage about equal to one healing potion, but that doesn't really matter so much considering I know I'm also in the 50s and I can hit so hard back, so it doesn't really matter to me too much. We'll go with level 2 here. Probably a bit overkill, but I don't really care. Just a bit shy there on some of these characters. But it's all good. How to get out of here. You're free, Sirius? How is he free? We still have to turn in Peter. And you know things are gonna go tits up before this is all said and done. It's gonna go royally pear-shaped. The shit's gonna hit the fan. It's gonna say flan for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't even really eat flans. I don't know why I'm trying to talk crap about it. Of course you did. He's your childhood nemesis, after all. And he almost got you killed one time, but we don't talk about that, because, you know, he's barely in the books. Unlike Professor Evil Pants here. Yes, it would. My time is valuable, Miss Granger, and listening to my former enemies grates on my nerves, and makes my ears bleed, and my nose twitch. So they have to die now. And the funny sound effects are back. Gosh darn it. Whenever I record those, I think I was just trying to have a fun time with it. Oh, problem number 1. Professor Lupin forgot to take his potions. Now he's going to transform right in front of us. And since Sirius is going to be busy, that means Peter can try to escape. Because his only opposition would be a bunch of children who are distracted by the werewolf in front of them. Well, that's what happens when you have, you know, Ron Weasley at your back. Yeah, good luck catching him, though. He's gonna get away. Oh, crap. It's the Dementors. We gotta stop them, but there's nowhere to go! Yeah, that doesn't really work on these guys. Trust me. But since I don't know if my life counts on it or not, I guess we'll have to fight them seriously. With little blasts of stupefy or something, I don't know. Seriously, I don't know what we're shooting at at this point. Jeez. Ah, well, whatever. We broke 5,000. Good enough, right? I'm sure someone out there doing an incredible amount in that game, but I don't care. I'll be happy with just a tiny amount of respect. No, like bare minimum. While Sirius Black awaited his fate at the hands of the Dementors in the West Tower, Ron Weasley lay sleeping soundly. Harry and Hermione, meanwhile, eagerly awaited Professor Dumbledore's arrival in the hospital wing. Oh, it's time to pull it out. Our item of power. Our magical MacGuffin. Seriously, why did Dumbledore get her a time turner anyway? Was he too cheap to pay for a few extra teachers or something? Like, who would trust a girl her age with the ability to manipulate time? I'm just saying. Sounds kind of ridiculous. And not like the spell either. I mean, just utterly ridiculous. Well, let's do it. We're gonna have to rescue everybody. I also love how this is magically teleporting us out of the hospital wing for no apparent reason. Seriously, how did we get here? Well, first things first, I guess we'll start here. Okay, can I get this card without being caught in a fight? Haha, I got away. You were too slow, Slowpoke. And not the Pokemon either. I mean, you were really just too slow. Okay, I guess I'm running out of ice there. Well, we found 51 sickles, which is 17 times 3. No, don't ask me why I have that memorized. You don't want to know. Because there really isn't a reason for that. It's just something I always remember. Oh, time to fix the bridge. Let's see if we can skirt around these guys for the most part. By trying to stick to the inner or outer path. I mean, I don't care which. Just get out of my way. Since obviously these guys probably aren't going to be worth fighting. So if we can avoid it, it'd be best. Are these bow truckles? Gosh darn wand thieves. Always gotta be something, though. Well, let's get our data here. I'm guessing they're probably gonna be weak to fire, though. I mean, they look like they're made out of plants. Yep, and ice isn't that good, so okay, we'll just stick to fire spells. Upper level fire spells, apparently, too, no less. I really wish we had a powerful group fire spell there. It'd be convenient. Well, dang. If it took her that much to kill one of those things in one shot, I'm definitely gonna fail at it. Called it. Like I've mentioned repeatedly, she is slightly better on the spell casting. If there's someone you're gonna amp up, it'd probably be her. Okay, well that means Harry gets a level. I don't even care what the other one is. Or other ones, because, you know, there might be multiple enemies there. Okay. Gonna have to pull out the Lumos, I guess. So we can see in the darkness again. Don't fail me now, great light. If only I could attach a light bulb to the end of my wand, it'd be more effective. Yeah, we have to get back to the lake, gotcha. But we have to save Buckbeak first. Okay. There's Hagrid. Don't let him see us! Even though we're sitting right out in the open. In his line of sight, no less. Apparently Hagrid needs glasses. Yeah, we don't have much time. We really need to grab Buckbeak and go. Good thing Hagrid never looks behind him. I'm guessing that was meant to imply we took him into the forest there for a little bit, and McNair brought down his axe. They just didn't feel like putting him in the game, because, you know, he's a Death Eater, so screw him. You know, that's why. And not because they're trying to save on money, you know. Definitely not. Because they probably would have had to pay someone to make him. That would cost too much money, you know? But yeah, you get to the lake by going past the Whomping Willow. It's us, and Lupin's closing in. You know, the part they didn't show last time. we gotta get in that patented werewolf crawl at some point. Here comes Lupin. You gotta help us, Buckbeak. Yeah, you can't do anything to Lupin this fight. You have to rely on Buckbeak. It blows. Well, honestly, if this helps out with his power, I'll do it. I don't know if that's really gonna work, but hey, it's worth a shot. And we can try and lock up Lupin for a bit. It won't help out much, but hey, it's better than nothing. Oh, it does help. Good. Otherwise, this fight takes forever. That's not even meant to be a joke. This fight will literally take, you know, like 10, 15 hits. And since all your attacks do 1 damage to Professor Lupin, they mean absolutely nothing. No matter how powerful your spell is, it doesn't work on him, so... Only thing you can really do is kill time by throwing potions at Buckbeak to help him out if he takes hits. You know, helping hiding him from view does help, make him a bit less visible. Don't get me wrong. And if you want to kill time, you can always throw a few knockback jinxes at him for free. But there's no point in doing anything else. And Lupin doesn't attack anyone besides Buckbeak from my experience, so there's no point in worrying about, you know, protecting anyone else, really. And since you can't lock him back up a second time, well, get yourself set up for a kill this way and just let the game do its hard work for you. But yeah, this is definitely one of the most boring boss battles you can have. One where the player doesn't really have to do anything besides play support. And if you do it right, you barely have to do that. I really wish you could stack her abilities, man. But no, you can only use them once per duel. Because reasons. Probably because they'd be too broken otherwise. But if you want a big payday for experience-wise, yeah, you can use the lecturing technique and get like 600 here, so... It is a good way to get like a level, but honestly, there's just faster ways to do that. So I usually advise going with proper wand technique here. I might have to consider helping out here if he takes any more hits, really. Though I think the next one or the one after I'll probably finish it, so it doesn't matter too much, probably. Assuming he doesn't get a critical hit. I don't know if that's even possible this fight. One more. Dang. Well, since we only have to do one more hit, you know, I'll just forget about it. Oh, we actually managed to finish him off. Nice. Okay. Well, now comes the worst minigame in the game. Again. Not the Dementors part, but after this we gotta fly Buckbeak, obviously. And flying Buckbeak is just terrible. But first we get to see the awesome glory of prongs! Yeah! The power of Stantler! Give him an earthquake! He just saved our lives and created a time paradox. Seriously. He had to go back in the past to save himself, but how did he do that if he already would have been dead? We'll never know. It's probably not worth thinking about. I'm sure someone could try to explain it. I just don't care. Sort of like I don't care about this minigame. Like, at all. Seriously, this is like the worst minigame in the game. And I'm not going to even try and replay it. Well, now. I think I'll stop here. We can save rescuing Cyrus for next time. Or, I'm sorry, Sirius. I don't know why I call him Cyrus. It's just something I did when I was a kid. And it's sort of stuck as a bad habit now. But yeah, next time we'll save Black. Until then, see ya.